boys and girls, and welcome to Tennessee's At Home Learning Series for Literacy. Today's lesson is for all our first graders out there, though all children are welcome to tune in and enjoy today's story. This lesson is the third in this week's series. My name is Miss Clark, and I'm a first grade teacher in Tennessee schools. And I'm so excited, boys and girls, to be your teacher for this lesson. So welcome to our virtual classroom. If you didn't see any of our previous lessons, you can find them on our website, www.tn.gov/education. You can still tune in today and enjoy today's lesson, even if you haven't seen any of the others. But it might be first more fun to go back and watch the others, since today we're going to be talking about a few things that we learned previously. Boys and girls, today we are going to be asking and answering questions about our key details in our text. We're also going to be using a graphic organizer today to collect all of those pieces of information. And this is what we're going to collect information on. Why animals play. How fun does that sound? Now, before we get started, to participate fully in our lesson, you're going to need a few things. You'll need 2 pieces of blank paper, a pencil, and a surface to write on. And boys and girls, you can go online and find the student packet, which will be ELA Grade 1, Lesson 18. It can be found on our website, www.tn.gov/education. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, boys and girls. Now, before we begin this new text, let's think back to what we did in our previous lesson. We read a poem, didn't we? Our poem was called The Bird Walk. And we paid really close attention to the words the author chose to describe what the characters saw in their bird walk, didn't we? And I asked you guys to write about what you might see if you went on a bird walk. Or some of you maybe were even able to go out and see if you could see any birds and do your own bird walk. Did you write 1 or 2 sentences, boys and girls, that described what you saw or what you would like to see? Very nice. And I bet your sentences described a bird and the parts of the bird, right? Like its beak, its feathers, or its wings. Did you use at least 2 words from our list? Wonderful job, boys and girls. How many of you were able to use more than 2? I know you guys would do a fantastic job challenging your brain. And I bet I even would see capital letters and ending punctuation in those writings, right? We've really been working on that. I'm so proud of you guys. I sure wish I could read each one of them. I know you guys did a fantastic job. Now, boys and girls, today you guys are really going to love our story because we're going to continue to learn about animals. And today our goal is to ask and answer questions in order to retell key details in our text. And our text is Why Animals Play. Now we're going to be recording a few pieces of information on our graphic organizer today. And that will begin with me showing you what that looks like. And then we're going to have some time to work together with my support. And finally, I'm going to assign you some independent work that you can complete after our video finishes today. Now, the title of our text today, boys and girls, is Why Do Animals Play? by Kathleen Sochfield. Do you notice anything interesting about the title, boys and girls? I bet we're going to learn why animals play, right? Mm-hmm. It's a question. So let's see if we find the answer to it. Puppies love to run and tumble. They chase each other around the yard. They wrestle and nip at each other gently. What do puppies love to do, boys and girls? Did you hear it? That's right. They love to run and tumble. What do you think tumble means? Yeah, it's getting me to fall down, right? Maybe you've even ran and tumbled with your brother and sister, right? Can you say tumbled with me? Yeah, and let's do this. Tumble means to fall over, right? And we heard something else that puppies like to do, boys and girls. Yeah, they like to chase each other around. Maybe you guys even like to do this and wrestle, right? Now it also says they like to nip at each other. Can you say that with me, boys and girls? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nip. Well, what does that mean, you think? Yeah, when they nip each other, they're biting each other. In a playful way, right? Because it said gently. Now let's see what else we can learn. A kitten will pounce on a toy, mouse, or leap high for a piece of yarn. What do you think that word pounce means, boys and girls? For those of you that have maybe a kitty at home, have you ever seen this happen? Can you show me what pounce looks like? Can you do it? Yeah, very nice. Pounce means you're leaping up and trying to grab something, right? Pouncing, you're leaping forward to try to get something. Why do animals play? For the same reason you play, because it's fun. There is more to animal play than just for fun. For animals in the wild, play is important to their survival. So boys and girls, this told another reason for play, huh? Not for fun anymore. Can you remember the word? Yes, that's right. Their survival. And survival means what they need to do in order to keep living. Can you say that word with me? Survival. Now, the author wrote that play is important for the animals in the wild. Do you think these animals live in the wild? Can you point to something that might tell you these are animals that live in the wild? Yeah, these are animals that live on their own, right? In nature. They don't have any people around them or any things brought to them by people. Like the puppies and the kittens, right? Or playing with the ball and the yarn. Yeah, the puppies and the kittens depended on us to survive, right? Young animals have to learn about their world. They have to exercise their muscles and practice all the skills they need to be successful adults. What does it mean if they become adults, boys and girls? Go ahead and turn and share out with the person watching with you today. Very nice. Yeah, the word adult means they become a grown up, right? We know that you started out, you were firstborn, and then you were a baby, and you kept growing and growing, and then eventually you will become an adult, like your parents, right? So, are you an adult, boys and girls? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah, not yet, right? So, when animals are first born, they're not adults either. And it takes them a while to grow up, just like you, boys and girls. And just like you, they have to exercise and use their muscles and practice skills that they're going to need in order to become a successful adult. Can you say that word with me? Successful. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Successful. Very nice. So if they're a successful animal, they are going to be doing a good job taking care of themselves and surviving. Now, we have read about puppies and kittens playing so far, haven't we? Let's go back and reread this section, and then we'll go on to read about some of the wild animals to see if we can learn how they play and why they play. But there is more to an animal and its play than just for fun. For animals in the wild, play is important to their very survival. Young animals have to learn about their world. They have to exercise their muscles and practice all those skills to be successful adults. Sometimes a young deer will leap and frolic. With each twisting, twirling dance, the fawn's legs are getting stronger. Did you hear that word fawn? Boys and girls, a fawn is a baby or a young deer. So point to the fawn that you see in the picture. Very nice. It is learning how to run fast and zigzag to confuse predators. That will keep it safe when it's time to leave its mother's side. That would be pretty important, huh, boys and girls? Can you imagine a deer running and zigzagging like this? Can you show me what it would look like? Very nice. That would be hard for a predator to catch it, doing all those turns and twists, huh? Well, that's a pretty good idea for a baby deer and an adult deer, huh? Yeah, a predator is that animal that's trying to hurt him. So he does not want to get caught. That's very important. While deer have to learn how to escape from predators, young lion cubs must learn how to hunt. Very cool, boys and girls. So this animal is learning how to hunt, right? It's learning something new. Now, a fawn doesn't have to learn how to hunt, does it? They have to learn how to run fast and escape. Now let's read to find out how and why the lion cub might play then. When a cub is little, it stalks its brother or sister. When you're stalking something, you're going after it quietly and sneakily. Can you say stalk with me? Stalk. Maybe you can even pretend to do it. Pretend to sneak up on your brother and sister. Maybe you're going to steal their toy from them or a cookie from their plate. Very nice, boys and girls. It will slink along on crouched legs. It's doing a pretty good job, huh? When the moment seems right, the cub pounces, and the other cub bats back at it with its paws, and it wiggles free. So, this is pretty fun, huh? You might even have a connection with this. This might sound like something your brother and sister have done to you before, right? They're kind of just playing, aren't they? The cubs keep their claws in, and their bites are very gentle. The cubs are not trying to hurt each other. They are playing at being great hunters. This is practice, the real thing. Wow, boys and girls, that's pretty amazing, huh? So when you see the cubs playing and batting at each other and sneaking up on each other, they are practicing to be those adult lions that have to be great hunters. That is pretty amazing, boys and girls. Now, what have we learned today about why animals play? Yeah, animals play to help them practice and be good at things, don't they? That will help them be successful adults or grown-up animals. Now, let's revisit the text to see if we can recall the different animals and how and why they play. Now, first, let's make a graphic organizer to help us keep up with these new pieces of information. Now, I want you to get out your piece of paper, and we are going to first fold it like a hot dog right down the center. And then we're going to fold it again like a hamburger bun. Now you can open it up and you have 4 boxes, boys and girls. Now let's look at this picture. We read that sometimes a young deer will leap and frolic. With each twisting, turning, twirling dance, the fawn's legs are getting stronger. It is learning to run fast and zigzag to confuse predators. That will keep it safe when it's time to leave its mother's side. So boys and girls, can you tell me what animal we can write in our first box? Yeah, that's right. The young deer. It was called a fawn. So let's write the word fawn. Nice, boys and girls. Now, which words told us how the fawns play? Do you remember any of them? Yes, very nice. Leap. We heard that fun word frolic, right? Let's write frolic. What else do we hear? Run, yeah. Oh yeah, boys and girls. And zigzag. That was that cool motion that they did to escape from the predators, right? Did you get some of those words down for fawn? Very nice job. Now we need to write why fawns leap, frolic, run, and zigzag. Do you remember what they needed to do? Escape. That's right. So I'm going to add that word to my box to remember. They were trying to escape. Very nice. That's why they needed to play, huh? Very nice job writing, boys and girls. Now, do you recall what other wild animal we read about last in our story? Can you point to it? Very good, boys and girls. The lion cub. So let's add that to our next box on our chart. The lion cub. Go ahead and write it in your second box. Very nice. Now I'm going to reread, and you pay close attention to the words that can tell us what the Lion Club does during play. When a cub is little, it stalks its brothers or sisters. It will slink along on crouched legs. When the moment seems right, the cub pounces. The other cubs bat at him with his paws, and he wiggles free. The cub keeps their claws in, and their bites are gentle. The cubs are not trying to hurt each other. They are playing at being great hunters. This is practice for the real thing. So, boys and girls, did you hear something a lion cub does? What were those words? Stalks, right? We heard that word. Nice. What else? Can you think of one? Can you tell me? Pounces. I love that word. Pounces. And we practiced pouncing, didn't we, earlier in the story? What else, boys and girls, did we hear? Slinks. Yeah, they were slinking. Very nice. Now, boys and girls, I think we also heard other things, didn't we? What was the reason they were playing? Were they trying to escape? Everybody share out with me. 1, 2, 3. That's right. They were practicing to hunt, right? I'm going to write that word down and circle it. They were playing to practice hunting. You guys did a great job with that. Now, boys and girls, we're going to use our chart to recall how and why wild animals play. First, I'm going to reread the words in the box about a young deer or a fawn. You reread these words with me. Leap, frolic, run, zigzag, and they did those two, black boys and girls. Escape, right? Escape from the predators. Now, boys and girls, I'm thinking that we could use these words in a sentence. So I can tell someone what I learned about how and why a fawn will play. Can you help me think of one? Go ahead and get your thoughts for me. What do you think? What could my sentence be? Wonderful job. Now, there are many different ways I could come up with a sentence to retell what happened, right, boys and girls, and what I learned. Awesome job. So let's see what yours might look like. This is what I was thinking. I'm going to start with my capital letter. Fawns leap and frolic. I'm looking at my chart and I'm using those key details that I heard in this story. Fawns leap and frolic and run to escape predators. This is what my sentence looks like, boys and girls. Capital letter, my finger spaces, and my ending punctuation is the most important part of a complete sentence. Now, of course, yours will look different than mine. I bet you guys will have some great ideas. Now, boys and girls, I think you're ready for a challenge and some independent work. Go ahead and grab a piece of paper, and this is what I want you to do. Now that we have found evidence in our text to tell us how and why animals play, and I've modeled for you how to use your words from the chart into your complete sentence. I want you guys to try on your own and come up with your own amazing detailed sentences. Now, I want you to make sure you go ahead and think and choose one of the wild animals from our story today that you're going to write about. And I want you to try to write one or maybe two or maybe even more. Okay, I want you to write a complete sentence that tells how and why your animal plays. And don't forget to use some words that you heard from our story to really challenge your brain and make those complex sentences. You might choose the word wrestle, cub, stalk. Boys and girls, I so enjoyed working with you today. That was a really fun story that I definitely enjoyed. And you guys did a great job answering questions about those key details in the text. And great job with your chart so we could retell what we have learned about animals today. Thank you for inviting me into your home, and I look forward to seeing you next time in Tennessee's At Home Learning Series. Have a wonderful day, boys and girls.